Two rogue riders, a thing, bobsled team. What's up?
Fucking
Yeah,
Rouge
I don't do this that often. Well, welcome guys. We got Mr. Zach Grimm here, aka...
The Phoenix or Salty as Fuck.
Oh, I like that second one.
Morton Sea Salt.
Morton Sea Salt. Okay, so we had a fun time here at ARG States in Phoenix, Arizona, and we weren't there the whole time, but we had fun. How did you enjoy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was fine. I went 1 and 2. I beat.
There you go. Here's the noggin. Do you remember?
I don't remember. Because I lost to Gren Maju deck because I just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
And then I barely lost to Mech Knight Trickstar. It was actually really close. If I would have drew a monster, I would actually won.
And I forgot which one it was that you won against.
Cubics.
Oh,
I beat Cubics.
That was cool to see that.
Cubics, robots for everyone.
Robots for everyone. Yep, and so we're into a deck profile. And which deck did you use?
I used my Inspector Border Stun deck, also known as Go-Go Gadget Petercopter.
Yes. Man, whoever came up with that name, that was a pretty good name, by the way, whoever came up with that.
Oh, it was you, hey.
All right.
Well, let's get to the deck profile.
You got it. Go.
All right, well, to start off the deck, we've got Mr. Fossil Dyna Pachyderm
This guy.
Nicoterm CQ, I don't freaking know.
Pachycephalo?
Yep. Of course, he's good because he stops special summoning, completely locks it out. You can also buff him with Moon Mirror Shield or Phantom Knight Wings or whatever.
Very true.
And if you need to, you can set him, and if they attack into him, he pops all special summon monsters.
Yeah, pretty good.
And then we got 3 Amano Iwatos, because, nothing says stop it right there like Amano Iwato.
That's true.
He pretty much locks the opponent out of activating any effects except for spirit monsters.
Yeah.
Which is pretty legit.
He's annoying.
And then we got 3 Thunder King Ryo.
Oh.
And we all know what he does.
And he's at 3.
Yep, so
Oh my god.
pretty much prevents either player from adding from the deck to the hand except by drawing. And then I can also tribute him to negate a special summon and get rid of it.
Yep.
And then the bread and butter of the deck, but I only have it at 2 because I felt 3 in this format was a little too heavy. Inspector Border.
Of course. Border Patrol.
Inspector Gadget. So he's like the bread and butter of the deck because he prevents, as long as there's no extra deck monsters or ritual monsters on the field, he prevents all effects from activating from anywhere on the field.
Except for Link Monsters, right?
Except, well, if the opponent if they control a Link monster, they can both players can activate 1 effect.
Oh, okay.
And say if they control 2 Link monsters, they still can only activate 1 effect because they only control Link monsters. But if they control a Link and an XYZ, then 2 effects will be activated.
Gotcha.
Or if they control a Link and a ritual monster. So, and that's actually it for the monsters. I only run 11 monsters.
11 monsters,
Yeah.
okay.
Now we'll go to the spells. We got the spell bread and butter, Card of Demise. So you want to try to float your hand down on the field and then try to draw some boss cards with this guy. Just remember, sometimes I keep forgetting, but you got to remember that the opponent doesn't take any damage until the end of the turn, and then any card that's remaining in your hand at the end phase is sent to the graveyard.
Very true.
And then some more draw power. We got Mr. Duality. We already know what he does.
Yep, been around for a while.
And like we have to play cautiously just because I can get that stop, or I can stop it myself with Thunder King Ryo or Mistake.
Yeah.
But it's good. I run 2 Quiet Life. It makes your opponent think on how they're going to play, because if either player normal summons a monster, they can't special summon, and vice versa. If they special summon, they can't normal summon. So it makes people choose their plays carefully.
Yeah, that hurts.
And then the last of the spells, Mr. Moon Mirror Shield. Anytime it battles, or the monster it's equipped to battles, it's pretty much equals out to that monster's attack plus 100. So it's always going to be 100 more than the monster is battling. I normally equip it to either Border or to Fossil Dyna. And the only thing is, like, I run it at 2 just because of its last effect. You have to pay 500 when it's sent to the graveyard. It's not a choice. It's immediate, or it's
Mandatory?
mandatory. Yes, but you can put it on the bottom or the top of the deck. So if you don't really need it for the next go around, then you can put it at the bottom.
Solid.
Okay. So, and that's it for the spells.
So now it's trap heavy.
Yep. 3 anti-spell fragrance. The bread and butter of the traps pretty much slows down any spell heavy decks. Like I only run 10 spells, so it doesn't really hurt me that much. But it slows down Sky Strikers. It slows down
That's the main thing.
ABCs. It slows down whatever decks that rely on spell cards. And then it goes well with I also run Zaphion the Time Lord in my extra side deck. Then we have 3 Solemn Strike because Solemn Strike.
Solemn Strike, of course.
Yep.
You can pump.
It negates a special summon or negates the activation of a monster effect.
It's strike.
And then I run 3 Heavy Storm Duster for another synergy card with anti-spell fragrance because you can go end phase, pop whatever they set.
Yeah, and it's good because
Yeah, it can get rid of that pesky Trickstar Light Stage or engage if they have it set, whatever.
yeah, and you're pretty much interacting on your opponent's turn.
And then now we got 2 Bottomless Trapple because 2 Bottomless Trapple.
You're allowed to have 2.
3.
3?
It's at 3, but 3 is kind of heavy, especially for this format. And then we have 2 Mistake, which is the continuous trap version of Thunder King Ryo.
Yeah.
That's for if I don't really want Ryo on the field. I don't know. It's another good card. And then I only run 2 Phantom Knight Wings. Again.
Only. This is a new tech, isn't it?
Yeah, I had to throw that in. Found some interesting builds online that topped, and
they use this card.
decided to throw wings in. You can chain it to a Regeki or something like that to prevent the one of my monsters, and then it gives it a permanent buff of Fit 500, which is pretty nice. And then I run 2 Storming Mirror Force. That's good for especially for extra deck monsters. It just returns them to the extra deck.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you gotta
Storming's the best one in this format anyway.
pretty much. And then just 1 regular Mirror Force. I had to figure out some.
Because you don't have a 3rd Storming, maybe. Is that
3
why?
Storming is a little too heavy, but one Mirror Force is fine because just wipe their field.
Of course.
1 Macrocosmos because one it's only at 1, and 2 it banishes everything.
Sky Striker.
Yeah, so it's good for getting rid of those pesky Sky Striker cards. And then last but not least, 1 Imperial Order.
Oh yeah. Again.
Now I gotta redo my side deck to try to build a draw power, a trap draw power with Reckless Greed and stuff like that, just in case I need to use Imperial Order. But Imperial Order can it stops spells. So that's pretty much just the main deck. The extra deck is more or less kind of just for show because I don't really go into it. I actually did go into it 1 time today, and it was kind of a last resort. But I have
Yeah, let's see it anyway.
Skull Dread, Borolo Dragon,
Yep.
Topologic Bomber Dragon,
Oh.
Decode Talker because Decode,
Yeah, Decode.
Nightmare Griffin,
Oh.
Unicorn,
I sense the Nightmare package.
Goblin,
Yeah.
not Phoenix, Cerberus,
Oh, there it is.
and then the Mermaid,
Yep, Nightmare Package.
and then Underclock Taker for, and then like these XYZs are like last resort. Abyss Dweller. I really had it in there mainly for like True Dracos, but that was like before Masterpiece got destroyed. Rest in peace. Anyways,
Oh, rest in peace for Masterpiece.
2-piece. Baguska, because Baguska, he's always a good level 4 XYZ. Good stall too for 3 turns.
He's annoying.
Castel, he's the one I actually brought out one time, and that's the against the Grand Maju deck, because I had no way of getting over Grand Maju. He was at like 4,400.
Oh god.
So I had to bounce him with Castel.
And then last one.
And then last, I have Tornado Dragon.
Oh, Tornado Dragon.
Tornado Dragon's always good. But this is pretty much like my extra deck for my Rockets, because Rockets can get that extra deck.
Yeah, you don't need much of one for anti-meta here.
Yep.
But what's the
And then
side deck
here's
choice?
my side deck. We have 2 Sphere modes. If I was able to get my hands on a regular Winged Dragon or Raw, I would have thrown that in there just for troll, because that would have been
Trollable.
amazing. 1 Zappion the Time Lord.
Interesting choice.
If I was able to get my hands on like another Wiretap, I would have put in Wiretap instead. But Zappion's good, especially it has synergy with anti-Spellfire cards. One of the best cards in the current meta, Called by the Grave.
Oh, easily.
I side 3, good for getting rid of those pesky hand traps or whatever the regular monster Sky Striker is. Ray, you can get rid of Ray.
Yeah, you can.
I got 2 Mind Control. Again, Mind Control is a great card. I can even take like a level 4 of theirs and XYZ with it if I want to, or link with it.
Yeah, it's really good.
1 Shared Ride, because that's the only one I have.
Yeah, but if you had 2 other copies, you would play 3, right?
Yeah, I would have probably done 3.
It's really good this
Sky
format.
Striker Trickstar does a lot of adding to hand. This helps you, supplement.
And
your own
Goki
hand.
does too.
Oh yeah, Goki. And then Raigeki and Dark Hole, because Raigeki and Dark Hole.
Yeah,
that's your field destruction.
Yep, removable.
And then one card that I thought we all thought was an interesting tech against Sky Striker Trickstar was Tower of Babel.
Oh my gosh!
It makes your opponent choose their activations carefully, just for the fact that each time a spell card is activated by either player, it puts a counter on this card. And on the 4th counter, whoever activated that spell card takes 3,000 damage straight up. So it's always
There's a couple different ways you can play that.
Yeah, it makes your opponent think, because especially for Sky Strikers, because they're so spell heavy.
Oh yeah.
And then last but not least, only
The one Wiretap.
because Wiretap is pretty good right now. It can stop impermanence and evenly matched.
Nice. I like it. So any changes that you would make to the side deck
The side deck,
or extra deck or main deck?
Main deck, I don't know. It still requires some work, but the side deck definitely. I want to like make a side that has it pretty much would eliminate most of the spells in here and make it strictly like a trap draw engine. Like the only card I would probably keep spell card would be Card of Demise that I keep in here.
So what about Reckless Creed?
Yeah, I'd do like I'd sub out the Pot of Dualities for 3 Reckless Greed. I'd probably take out the 2 Moonmere Shields for 2 Phantom Knight Swords.
Oh yeah.
And then Quiet Life, I don't know. Maybe Imperial Iron Wall.
Yeah.
Because like Imperial Iron Wall can stop ABCs. It can stop.
Mainly.
It can stop Trickstars from doing their stupid little reincarnation loop and then evenly match the loop.
That's true. So overall, how you feel about it? You like it?
I like the I'm not really a meta player. Sorry. But it's stuffed a lot of decks. The last format 2 months ago, it pretty much kind of like it could lock down a 60 card deck, but then since Grass is greener is toasted, so that's not really a factor anymore. Only decks that I was really having trouble with is the Rogue Grand Maju decks, because I don't really have anything to stop like the Vanishing. except for like Imperial Ironwall, but it's not cited right now, or ABCs, because it's hard. I don't know. It's hard getting around Buster or the ABC guy, but it's gonna take some work. Next format it's gonna be different. Next set I'm gonna be working on a couple new decks. Like I'm gonna get my rockets better. I'm gonna actually build the new Ruin and Demise deck, which looks pretty good. And then I'm going to try to bring back the Monarchs with some of the new support coming out.
Yeah, we can't wait for that.
Well, not really Monarch support, but good synergy cards with them. So that's it for the deck profile for Inspector Go-Go Gadget Meat Copter, or Peter Copter, sorry, Meat Tornado. So don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out all of our other deck profiles. We'll be posting sometime maybe tonight, and we'll catch you next time.
Peace.